working and nobody explodes.
Right, and we didn't explode, so I was happy about that.
That was a good first run.
Yeah,
a lot of people do explode on their first time, like these guys.
Now, what do you do?
So I'm one of the developers. So basically our team consists of 3 developers. Our experience is mostly programming, but we do focus a lot on game design as well. I mean, we have to for this.
Sure.
We contract out art because that's not our forte. Other people do that better, so we do contract that out. But yeah, so pretty much we kind of take on every role. So we all do.
Everybody does everything?
Pretty much, yeah. So we all have to try and figure out puzzle design. We all have to figure out how to implement controls. I mean, we take on like tasks ourselves, but at the same time, everyone can probably do everything.
Okay, so I got a few questions because I'm actually interested in the DK2.
Yep.
And is this your first game on that platform? Well, it's brand new, right?
Yeah. So this is the first game that we're actually building as a real game. I mean, we've done some like small little sort of things to sort of familiarize ourselves with the platform. But yeah, this is the first real game we're making with the DK2.
And you know, I'm so brand new to this. I actually bought one, and I'm just kind of a little confused. Everything's a little blurry and not sure where to go next.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been working with it?
So we started on the game in January. I mean, I've been working with the DK1 since the previous April, but I've been working with the DK2 since July when it first became available. So there are things that you have to be aware of when you're working with it. One is that, so there's 2 different types of blurry, right? Well, probably 3. So one is if the eye cups aren't properly adjusted on your face, it'll be a bit blurry. If you need glasses and you don't wear them inside the Rift, it will be blurry. So there are 2 different eye cups. There's the A's and the B's. The B's will give you a bit of a correction factor, which helps a bit. There's also the fact that the screen itself has a resolution that isn't perfect. It's a 1080p screen, which is good, but at the same time, it's not nearly as good as the ones that they're showing now with Gear VR, 1440p display, or the Crescent Bay demo, which was higher than 1080p. They haven't really said what the number was. Probably around 1440p, but much less blurry. So that's definitely improving. The DK2, there's also a couple other things, like you may actually have your apps misconfigured, so they might not be doing the resolution they're supposed to.
Oh, I'm very sure that's a good possibility.
That actually is definitely a possibility. If it's lower than their resolution, that's the native 1080p resolution, then you're definitely going to see things like bad pixelation.
So tell me, I've looked at the support site, and I don't see a lot of stuff on there that will help me. I don't know.
I mean, the problem is right now, and the reason it's a developer kit is because they expect people that are developers on like working specifically with this to be willing to deal with a lot of sort of unfinished stuff. So
yeah, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
it's just I need to figure out where to go.
It's one of those things where it can be really tricky to find the right information. I mean, if you send an email off to support, they may actually be able to help you. Posting in the forums is helpful, but of course, people do like when you do a search, and of course, depending on your familiarity with it, sometimes it's difficult to know what to search for. But I mean, the developer forums are the place that I would typically say. Developer forums and Reddit are going to be your best bet for finding information.
In Reddit?
Reddit /r/Oculus is a place where I find a lot of information kind of condensed.
Good. That's good to know.
And that's where you'll find a lot of information. I actually use that probably more than I use the developer forums directly, just because it tends to self-curate a bit. You'll typically see certain things that will be really interesting for there.
Can I email you?
Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, if you have a card or the postcard, the email address is on there. You can send an email to our team. And,
perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love it. Thank you. Keep talking and nobody explodes. Keep talking team. Strap on a virtual reality headset and find yourself trapped alone in a room with a ticking time bomb. Your friends in the real world have the manual to defuse it, but they can't see the bomb, so you're going to have to talk it out fast. Oculus, Canada.